3 degrees. It can be the difference between snow and sleet, wearing a jacket or not. In your day-to-day life, it may not seem significant, but 3 degrees of global warming would be catastrophic.
Heat waves, droughts, extreme precipitation, even fire. 3 degrees of warming is really disastrous.
Children born today are up to 7 times more likely to face extreme weather than their grandparents. If global temperatures do rise by 3 degrees, what would their world look like?
Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Olivia Show. Today, I'll be your host, Febe Olivia, and I'll bring you a very important topic today. Now, I'm sure you've all watched the previous video, then I guess you can all guess the topic. That's right, today we'll be talking about climate change. Now, to help us better understand, I have brought a very special guest. He's been active for 4 years, helping out the community. Everyone, please welcome local environmental activist Marcelino.
Hello.
Hello Marcelino,
Yeah.
how are you doing today?
I'm doing very well today, thank you.
Well, Marcelino, as an expert, can you please tell us a bit about climate change?
Okay, climate change is basically a phenomenon that is going on the Earth in which the Earth is getting hotter because of many causes, including natural causes and human actions. One of the effects is the weather pattern shifting and some other effects as well.
I see. Well, I think I've experienced the shifting myself. It's pretty obvious, right? Especially in the cities.
Yeah.
But if it's only that doesn't sound very serious, right?
Yeah, but unfortunately, there are other places that actually suffer even worse than places like Surabaya, in which we live now. One example is a village called Tagoro in Fiji. Because the Earth is getting hotter, the polarized caps, the North and South poles, are melting, meaning that the sea levels are rising, which can actually cause islands, such as the one Tagoro village is on, to, quote, become swallowed by the ocean.
Wait, so the island will be disappeared?
Yeah, in several decades maybe.
Really? Oh wow, that's very serious then. Well, is there any effort taken to counter it?
Well, the government has ever done a few programs, and some international programs have actually ever been done. But I think that we cannot just rely on the government for a solution. We as citizens also need to do some things to help prevent climate change.
Really? Then what can we do?
Well, some things that we can do that can actually go quite a long way in helping prevent climate change during the COVID-19 pandemic include include using LED lights instead of regular light bulbs, then reusing plastic bags, using public transport instead of private vehicles, and of course, using social media to spread the word about climate change and the prevention of it.
I see. Well, actually most of that is pretty easy to do, and I'm sure some of our younger viewers have actually started doing that, right?
Yeah.
Well, you've heard him. All of us needs to also help fight climate change. Well, thank you again, Marcelino, for your time. Do you have any last words for our viewers?
Okay. As in preventing climate change, we have strength in numbers. So every little effort that you do to help prevent climate change is going to have an impact.
See, climate change is a team effort. All of us have to actually help in order for it to have an effect. Is that right?
Yes.
Well, thank you again, Marcelino. And everyone, tune in next week for a new episode with another topic. I'm your host, Febe Olivia. See you all next time.